Let's just make this very clear. My nan, my 97-year-old nan here, who we have taken from the care home because we haven't seen her for 9 months, is now being taken back by force to her care home. My mother has been arrested. My mother is in the back of the car here. She is a nurse. She is a fully qualified nurse who is wishing to care for her own mother. And here we have an incredible use of police time to take my 97-year-old grandmother back into a care home where she is deteriorating, where we haven't been able to see her for 9 months.
Leandra joins us now. I mean, that was heartbreaking there that, Leandra, you went with your mum to visit your grandma, were distressed by what you saw. It wasn't anything planned. You didn't know you were going to do this, but you saw how much she deteriorated, so you took her out of the nursing home. Now, that was 2 years ago. Where are we up to now when we still hear people aren't seeing their relatives in care homes?
Yeah, I mean, Esther, quite honestly, I don't know how relatives are still standing. I mean, it was 9 months of us trying to get my nan out of a care home. And as you can see from that video, the distress was unbearable. The fact that there are still families, thousands and thousands of families up and down the country that still don't have access to their loved ones in care homes, I honestly do not know how they are still functioning. The stress on relatives is unbelievable, as well as the obvious deterioration on those in care homes. So we do have to ask the question, why is this still happening? How is this still happening? From that video, thousands of families got in touch with us, and we've set up something called the People's Care Watchdog. So I am now in a position where I realize that that situation that we were in, unfortunately, wasn't unique. And the evidence that we have now shows that in the same way as then, 2 years ago, we were totally unaware of the legislation that was in place to protect my nan. There's the Human Rights Act, Article 8, Right to a Human Life, the Mental Capacity Act, DOLS, which means deprivation of liberty. We had no idea about these acts, and families still today aren't aware of this legislation that is being repeatedly broken, not just by care homes, but not upheld by local authorities. And we feel like this is where the major problem lies.